So I'm going to apologize in advance for the wind, so just bear with me. So starting off at the front with the Daytona package, you get the Daytona badging up front. You also get the Hemi vinyl on the hood. You also get the 392 badge on the side. It's also vinyl. And then coming to the back, you have the Daytona vinyl that goes from basically the driver's side to the passenger side. So under the hood, you get the 6.4 liter SRT motor. Another thing that came with the Daytona package was the Mopar cold air intake. And that's pretty much everything that's under the hood. Everything on this vehicle is stock so far. Eventually I plan on adding a catch can, maybe some headers, and a muffler delete at the most. Alright, going to the inside. On the inside, probably one of my favorite things is the Daytona seats. Excuse the car seat in the back. Now, all of the seats are heated. Only the front seats are heated and ventilated. Coming on the inside, you have your paddle shifters on the back of the steering wheel. They are affixed to the steering wheel. You have your cruise control on the right, your controls for your menu options, and then your controls for your phone. As you can see, you do have 180 on the dash. Guess I'll go through some of these options that they have on here. So starting off, you have your tire pressure, your coolant temp, trans temp, oil temp, oil pressure, oil life, battery voltage, intake air temp, engine torque, and then your engine power. If you go up, you have your speedometer, your screen setup. So inside the screen setup, in that top left corner, you can change the date to a compass, or your fuel mileage, which I have at the right. So basically you can go through that setup and change how your layout or how your dash looks. Your messages, just basically when you have oil changes and stuff like that. Your audio, your trip info, trip A, trip B. Your fuel economy, I mean, realistically 15 miles to the gallon in a vehicle with this size motor, to me, is decent. I mean, most people don't buy these cars for it to be fuel efficient. Then you have your performance pages, 0 to 100, your quarter mile timers, braking distance, G-forces, peak G-forces, lap timer, lap history, and top speed, which is 122. And then back to your vehicle information. Coming over to the radio, it's pretty much the same for every newer model Dodge. Let's turn that off. You have your AM, FM, satellite radio, your Bluetooth. This vehicle does not have the wireless CarPlay, so you have to hook it up by USB. Your climate, this vehicle does have navigation, your phone, your settings, and your air controls. Like I said before, the front has heated and ventilated seats. The rear only has the heated seats. You also you have a heated steering wheel, your mirror dimmer, and then you can go into your settings and change everything around. If you come to your apps, it's just a lot more stuff, just in depth. Your Wi-Fi, your app manager, which you can close out apps that you have up, your performance pages, audio settings, and all that good stuff. Now, if you hit the Super Track Pack, that goes into your drive modes. So this is your drive mode setup. It's currently in default. Normal transmission and engine. The paddle shifters are off. Traction is normal and the steering is normal. If you go in here to your default mode, you can select the different options. So for your engine, you can go sport or normal. Paddle is on and off. Traction, you can only do sport or normal. I believe there is a way to turn your traction completely off. And then steering, you have sport, normal, and comfort. I normally drive in normal no matter what the mode is, so you can customize that for your default mode, so when your car first turns on, that's what it'll be in. Coming back to the sport mode, it's the same thing, just whatever settings that you select for sport mode. Then you have your launch control. I haven't had a chance yet to really mess with the launch control because I just got the vehicle like 3 or 4 days ago, and I work, so I don't really have time to drive as much as I would like. And that is pretty much it. You have your sport button right here. The Super Track is what I just showed you guys. Your parking sensor, your traction off. I pretty much drive with it off. Like I said before, I think there's a way to completely turn it off, but I haven't tried that yet, nor do I really want to. The dealership put new tires on it, so I'm not really trying to burn them down yet. Now, if I can get to 1,000 subscribers, I will do a burnout once I hit that. But other than that, I've been trying to, take care of the car. Down here is your AC controls. Pretty basic. Have your on and off switch for the radio, volume. This is tune, browser, scroll, and that is pretty much. Alright, excuse the car seat and the mess back here. I have 3 kids, so it gets pretty messy sometimes. So back here, same seat as the front, pretty much. It just doesn't have the Daytona on the back. You have your armrest / cup holder. You have a compartment right there. Like I said before, you have the heated seats in the back. You do not have the cooled seats, and then you also have your USB ports, and then you have your pockets on the back of the seat, and that is pretty much it for the back.